how are you? It's Miss Zena. It's so lovely to see you again, and I'm super excited about our story time today. So, this story and our song are about New York City. Have you ever been to New York City, or do you live in New York City? I used to live there. And this story is all about our little friend Tyler, who is traveling to New York City. Tyler loves to travel. So do I. Do you love to travel? So let's get started with the story, and then we're going to have our song, and I hope you'll sing along with me. Okay, I'm going to come a little bit closer now so you can see. Are you ready? Tyler Travels, New York City. Written by my friend Lucius Downey and illustrated by LaMont, Russ. Tyler always wanted to travel, and one of the first places he wanted to visit was New York City, the city that never sleeps. He was amazed at all the different buildings, big, tall, short, and small. There's the Empire State Building. I used to live down the street from there. And the lovely parks that it has. First, the Empire State Building, one of the tallest buildings in New York City. Tyler was excited. He rode on his dad's shoulders with Mom next to them, and he took the elevator to the highest floor. "Look, Dad, it's the observation deck." Tyler circled the entire deck around the city, overlooking the city. "I can see the Statue of Liberty. Can you see that?" Tyler shouted. He was so excited. He pointed with his finger and started smiling. "Daddy, can that be our next stop, please? Pretty please." Oh, I bet you Daddy can't say no to that. And there they are at the base of the Statue of Liberty. She's very tall. Tyler and his parents took a ferry, which is a boat. You see, there's the ferry, from Battery Park to Liberty Island to see the Statue of Liberty. Wowed by the statue's height and size, Tyler just couldn't stop looking up. "Mom, I can't believe how tall she is," Tyler said. Oh, off the ferry and back on dry land, Tyler and his parents stopped by a place where everyone from around the world comes to visit, Times Square. Times Square is very cool. Lots of lights and billboards and everything. And it's right in the center of New York City. Tyler was mesmerized by the bright lights that can be seen from outer space, along with all the huge TV screens, you see, on the buildings. Suddenly, he froze, and he smelled something really familiar, something delicious, like fresh from the oven. Oh, that smells good. What do you think it is that Tyler smells? Hey, he followed the smell to the famous Joe's Pizza. Yes, with a slice in hand, cheese and pepperoni dripping. Pepperoni pizza's my favorite too. Tyler couldn't believe how yummy it was. "Best pizza ever," Tyler shouted. With Tyler's tummy full, he was ready to hop on the train for the first time with Daddy and Mommy. "Zoom, zoom, off to Central Park we go," he yelled at the top of his lungs. Such an adventure. After staring at the park map for a few seconds with happiness, Tyler whispered to himself, "Look at all of those people riding bikes." Tyler loved bicycles, so he and his parents rode around the park on their bicycles. And see, Tyler and his mommy are on a tandem bike. That's where part of the bike is attached to another. With kites flying and birds chirping, they rode through trails, passed by ponds, and churned over hills, which led them to a place Tyler didn't know existed. What do you think it is? Okay, let's see. Jumping joyously in his father's arms, Tyler could not believe he was at the Central Park Zoo. "Look, Mom, look, Dad. Who says bears can't live in the city?" Tyler said jokingly. "Do you see the bear? And do you see the city behind him?" That's the cool thing about Central Park Zoo. So the sun started setting and it was time to leave. Tyler yawned and appeared to be drifting off to sleep during the train ride. He's tired, but not tired of traveling, and is already thinking of his next adventure. Where do you think he will go next? Okay, little peeps, that's the end of the story. I hope you really enjoyed that. And now we're going to have a song about riding the subway. Okay, are you going to sing along with me?
We are going underground, starting on our journey. Hold the rail as we go down. Let's take the subway. The tunnel now is getting bright, almost in the station. The rumble and the shining light. Let's take the subway. Rumble, rumble down below, quickly through the tunnel. Takes us where we need to go on the subway. Rumble, 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 rumble. Back and let the people through. Sometimes it's very busy. Wait our turn, then we go too. Let's take the subway. Find a seat or hold on tight as we leave the station. Take a room and be polite. Let's take the subway. Rumble, rumble down below, quickly through the tunnel. This is where we need to go on the subway. Rumble, 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 rumble. Almost there, we're slowing down. Doors will start to open. Up the stairs and into town. Rode the subway. Rumble, 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 rumble. We rode the subway. Hooray! The end, little peeps. I hope you really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And big peeps, if you enjoyed that as well, please subscribe to Miss Zena Reads YouTube channel with the red subscribe button. It's free. And until the next time, remember, stories are stupendous. Okay, bye-bye.